Well, a fiery and deadly crash in southern Utah takes the life of a father of 5.
Yeah, but the family says it is a miracle. The 3 daughters with him actually made it out alive. News specialist Dan Rascone spoke to family. He joins us live right now. And Dan, this family already dealing with another tragedy.
Yeah, Mike, that's a really sad part of this whole story here. This family lost another loved one to suicide there. Now it's dealing with this loss, a father of 5 kids killed in that fiery crash, and he was known as the rock of the family.
Boy, he was a great father. He really doted on his girls.
51-year-old Dave Barnett, a husband, a father, and a James Boley.
I've lost a friend. I've lost a confidant.
A brother-in-law who was always there to help.
I want him to be remembered how he lived. You know, he was a man that you can always count on.
These are the pictures of the awful and fiery crash that happened on Wednesday of last week. Dave and 3 of his girls were on their way home from Moab, traveling along I-70, when it's believed Dave may have fallen asleep at the wheel. He rolled the Jeep several times, and then it caught fire. Some Good Samaritans stopped to help. Dave living just long enough to ask about his daughters.
After they assured him that the girls were out of the car and they'd be okay, that's when he passed away.
Looking at the mangled Jeep, James says it's a miracle the girls made it out alive.
It's mangled. Had I seen the car and not known the outcome of the accident, I would have assumed that it was a complete fatality.
Dave's death comes at a time when James and his family are still dealing with the sudden death of his brother, Dave Hibbert, a father of 3 who committed suicide. James says his brother-in-law, Dave Barnett, was a person he turned to for help during the loss.
So now I'm at a point now, I don't have anyone to talk to anymore.
It also comes at a time when Dave and his wife, Becky, were planning to head out of town this week to celebrate their 25th wedding anniversary.
And it's hard. My heart breaks for Becky.
But James says she's doing the best she can to keep the family strong.
You know, credit to my sister Becky. She's really making a strong effort to continue the girl's life.
Dave's funeral is scheduled to take place this Friday. The family also wanting to let people know that he was an organ donor, so he was able to also help people out through his death. A GoFundMe account has been set up to help the family with funeral expenses and other expenses. You can find that by going to our website, ksltv.com.